Hi everyone, we are back today. We're going to do our 322, our first kind of official lab activity, which is hypothesis testing. But really, it's also looking at actually hypothesis testing is going to be building upon a lot of the things that we talked about previously with histograms. But now we're going to look at these countries. So we have a data set with global life expectancies. So we're going to look at, is there statistically significant difference between US, South Korea, Germany, United States? We're going to ignore this statistical p-value because we may not have gotten there just yet. But instead, we're just going to look and see, do those do those box plots overlap one another? And then we can also kind of look at that with our with basically a cool little function called geom significance, and we'll actually show that visually on our graph. So let's go ahead, and you can kind of see statistical difference, and we're doing an introduction to. So we're going to load our packages. Again, make sure if they're not already installed, you have to do install. We're going to use our usual tidyverse, ggplot, read Excel, rstatics. But we're going to now make sure to either install this, or we're going to open it here because I've already installed it, this GG significance package. So that's really important here. I'm actually doing this from another computer. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and set the working directory. Remember, I can go ahead and open here. Right now, I'm going to go to our labs, and I'm going to set this. So that's where all my data is set right here. I'm going to go ahead and set this as my working directory. I'm going to copy this in here. I'm going to put it in here because who knows when I have to go back to this. And I'm going to look at reading in my life expectancy data. And you can see there's country code, year, life expectancy, et cetera, et cetera. So we're looking at, is there a statistical difference between Korea, Germany, United States? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this code. So I've already read in read.csv, our file. I'm going to use this is my raw data, life expectancy data. I'm going to filter, and I'm only going to select essentially the column that has life expectancy for Korea here, Germany, which the code is DEU, and then United States. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read in, and I'm actually going to filter my data set. So I'm going to take this raw data again. I'm going to filter it. I'm going to select, again, using this include. So instead of the double equal, I'm going to filter, grab all of the columns or the rows, where that have Korea, DU, USA. And then I'm going to have my code on the x-axis, y expectancy, life expectancy here. And I'm going to do the geom significance. So again, the ggplot AES. And I'm going to use the geom significance to compare Korea versus Germany, Korea versus United States versus Germany. And I'm going to map that significance level. So when I do, nice. I have a nice little plot. This and this are statistically significant. This and this are statistically significant, and this is not. And that looks to be nice. There we go. If we wanted to, we can also say geom box plots, and we can say outliers equals false. So if we want to get rid of those outliers, but we can kind of see here, and they just match. But again, we'll get into significance later. But that's it. That's your hypothesis testing lab. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.